cars depreciating. Some depreciate more than others. We're going to look at some of the worst offenders in the entire United States of America. This is an article in Car Scoops by Brad Anderson. So the worst one is the Tesla Model S
Mhm.
with a 17% annual value loss. That every year, 17? Goodness.
Hmm.
And then a Ford Explorer, the BMW 5 Series, the Maserati Levante. I don't know why anybody would buy that anyway.
Yeah, for
Uh,
real.
and the Porsche Taycan. What is
Yep.
that? Is that the electric Porsche?
That's the all-electric one, that's correct.
Oh yeah, nobody wants that thing. All right,
Yeah, but that's not a huge percentage considering how much that car is on the Tesla. The, like a new
17% in
Taycan is
one
gonna be
year.
like 90 to 100 some $1,000s. So
Yeah.
it's to only lose 13,000's like 10%. That's not
Oh.
crazy.
All right. They're saying the four Tesla models are in the top 20 for depreciation over
Mhm.
the last 12 months. Yeah, Tesla's been taking some hits because a lot of their owners are liberals and they don't like Elon Musk anymore.
There's that, but electric cars in general just don't have great resale value.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
but
there there's not a lot of people that want to be the second owner of a Tesla or any electric vehicle for that matter.
oh yeah, for the Model S in particular, I did a video about not buying a used one
Mhm,
because once the battery is out of warranty, it's very expensive to replace. Also, the door handles
mhm.
break a lot, and the drive unit in the rear. That's they kind of put the motors and the differential and the cooling all in one thing,
Yep.
and that thing breaks sometimes.
Right, yeah, a lot of those repairs can cost more than the car.
Yeah, I think some of the newer ones they kind of solved that, but the older ones where you'd be buying them used, they're not a good idea.
Right.
So let's see who else. Who else is in trouble? The Porsche Taycan
Mhm.
dropping 13 grand over the last year. It is about 15% of its full value.
Yep.
The Ford Explorer Hybrid down 14%.
That makes sense.
The BMW 5 Series Hybrid dropping 14%. I see. Everybody's dropping.
I thought we'd see
Let's
a lot more like Mercedes, BMW, your luxury
uh,
cars that are
here,
because those usually fall
Mercedes
off the
on here,
fastest. There you go. Yeah,
right
those things
behind
usually fall off
Maserati.
quick.
That's
Mhm,
the GT. You got the Jeep Gladiator on there, the Hyundai Kona EV,
mhm.
Kia Nitro, Mercedes GLB, Volvo S90, Genesis G70, Chrysler Pacifica, Jaguar E-Pace. Somebody bought that. Who would
Mhm.
buy that? I don't know. Corvette Cabrio. What is that, Dane? Is that like a convertible?
That's a good question. I'm not positive. I'm not sure what the Cabrio is. I don't know if I've heard that name before, to be honest, which is
I don't know.
surprising.
I don't know. We'll look it up in a second. 'Cause I don't know what that is either. So these are the worst brands as a whole. Tesla number one, then Chrysler, then Maserati,
Jeez.
Genesis, then Dodge, then Buick, then Chevy, Nissan, Audi, Volvo. Mm-mm-mm.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, these cars they go down in value. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, a lot of them, like I said, the top ones are usually luxury brands. Those ones usually drop the most in the first couple of years.
Yeah, not. Sometimes I really don't even feel like it's their fault that much
Mhm.
because they're so expensive when they come out, and the people that can afford them, people that could afford to buy a new one, even after 3, 4 years, they're just going to buy a new one. And then the only
Right.
people that could buy 3, 4 year old ones are the people that are not that rich. So they have to
Exactly.
make the price lower because like they just can't afford but so much.
Right. They want to look rich, but they're not. So they got to buy it at half the price of what it was new.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's, lithium fires are no joke. That is
You got that
true.
right.
That
We
is
did a
really
story on that
true.
too.
Oh yeah. All right, let's look in the comments. This guy says Tesla wins it. Yeah. If winning is losing, they win it.
Yep. Best
This
losers.
guy says we're lucky we can lease EVs in the US. So EVs are the perfect disposable daily, at least for me anyway. Cheap to lease, cheap to run, cheap, easy to charge up when you have your own garage with a charger installed. No maintenance for 2 years, then return. Depreciation doesn't matter, especially when you have insane lease deals. Huh?
Yeah, you just threw away how many thousands of dollars over that 2 years?
Yeah, I mean, some people like to lease cars. I don't,
Me
but I
neither.
don't know. Some people that, see, everybody is not like us. They can't fix their own stuff, which, not everybody likes to fix stuff. That's okay.
Mhm.
But they just be like, look, I'll just pay for the note every month and then give me a new one every couple of years. Some people can afford it. So
Yeah, if you can, if you're okay throwing that kind of money away, great. It's just so expensive. I mean, it's just gone. You know,
yes, it's going, but at
how many
least,
thousands of dollars every month just out the window. Give it to somebody else, and then someone else is going to get that car. The car doesn't go away.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not buying it. Well,
Right.
not a used EV anyway.
Hmm.
All right, this guy says Tesla is the only brand on the list whose new cars cost less now than 5 years ago. The Plaid used to be 130K. Now you can get it for 100. Base Model S used to be 100. Now it's 80. Almost every other brand has increased pricing. You
Interesting.
know,
I think there's a
Dane,
good
I was
reason for that.
considering getting a Plaid at 130, but I think I will just use that money to buy another Toyota.
How many of them?
I want to buy 4 Camrys.
When are you going to get a 240? That's what we need to talk about.
Well, they need to make it.
No, you need to get an old one,
An
and
old one.
then when they come out with the new one, then get that one too.
Dane, I'd like to get that car. I have to get a truck because I might be starting a business doing some home stuff.
I like that. Yeah, that sounds.
I might build a house. I might start building houses.
You sure there's can be good money in that? Uh,
So yeah.
so not to get too far off topic again.
Well, I'm not going to build it. I'm going to have other people build it. I'm going to watch them.
Yeah, so
Watch them like this.
yeah, there you go. So a good friend of mine's contractor, builds a lot of custom homes. He's got, I think I've told you about before, he's got a bunch of cars, but we took his GTR for a rip the other day. He's got
Yeah.
a 33. Oh, dude, it's so cool.
Mm.
I couldn't believe just how tight and stiff those chassis were in the early 90s. Like those cars were built so well.
Yeah. Well, they benchmarked the Porsche when they made it. That's probably why
Hmm.
you like it.
Yeah, it's a great driving car.
Still good. I think maybe I don't blame them for benchmarking Porsche. Everybody benchmarks everybody, but I
They're
think
the
when they
best, man.
benchmarked it, they probably made it a little better too.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know.
And
I
Porsche's at
like
the
it.
top for a reason.
True. All right. This guy says, as a car guy, depreciation is my favorite word, as long as I am on the right end of it. Oh yeah.
I like the way this guy's thinking.
I like that. Yeah, I like
That's what I'm
that.
looking for. I was like, "Ooh, so a vehicle's got a problem that I can fix. I'm gonna buy that sucker up and get that cheap."
Well, I used to buy cars from the police auction and we couldn't even start them. But I had a
Yeah.
whole system for trying to see
Mhm.
if it was a good car or not without even
Nice.
starting it. And I was usually right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like that. That's where I got a Acura Legend from the police auction and an
Mhm.
Acura Integra and a Oldsmobile 98.
Nice.
Not on the same day, but I used to
Mhm.
go to the auction all the time.
That's there's people make a living doing that. They'll buy those auction vehicles, fix them up, and sell them.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that is what we got for you. Dane, I want you to see this Instagram since you like BMW.
I do.
This is a, it's a very, this is a new feature. This is from Omar Drives.
Mhm.
So this is a new feature that BMW's owners may not be aware of. Look at this.
2025 BMW M2 and actually every BMW, there's this wild feature that lets other drivers know when you're about to make a turn or switch lanes. It's called a turn signal, and apparently not many BMW drivers know it exists. So
Dane, did you know about that feature?
What?
Did you know about that feature?
I don't know what this is. I don't think mine has that.
It doesn't
A
have,
turn
yeah, I
signal?
mean,
No, mine doesn't have one of those.
you don't need
No.
to turn signal. What?
You just mind your own business, and I'll just do what I'm doing. And
Well, I mean, if you go fast enough, then you won't have to worry about
exactly.
it.
I took my BMW out to the track on Friday night. There was a track night here.
Oh,
It
sweet.
was a blast. I turned on all the lights on the dash.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I think I had a wheel speed sensor or something going out. So like the ABS light was on, the traction control light was on, the stability control light was on, the brake light was on. At some point, the service engine soon light came on, the airbag light came on, the seatbelt light came on, and my speedometer quit working on all at one point in time on one lap. Turned it off, turned it back on, and it was fine again.
Oh my god, you're going wild, Dane.
Oh yeah, I was running it really, really, really hard, but it was not happy.
All right.